Welcome to Hodgepodge Australia. Today we're making a fault line cake to ring in 2020. What you will need is a crumb coated cake in the colour of your choice. I'm using a lovely dusty rose colour, and my contrast colour, also in buttercream, is a lovely slate grey. I also have some gold dust that I'm going to mix with some vodka later to paint the details on. First, start off, as I've said, with a crumb coat. Nice and level, getting it lovely and smooth, then adding on another coat, which you're simply going to use your smoother for, and you're just going to keep going around until you get a really lovely smooth outside on your cake. You need to patch in any holes you get. Make sure you do your top as well. Just keep going over it, taking off the excess until you have that lovely smooth consistency all the way around. You do want this nice and tight onto your cake so that it looks really effective when you add your contrasting colour on and paint in your fault line. You want really striking straight lines. It's quite a contemporary looking cake. When you're happy with the smoothness of your base colour, you are going to want to put that into the fridge to chill, and in the meantime you can create some of your gold paint. So using a special gold luster dust I have here, I have a small little bowl and I've bought some vanilla flavoured vodka. Oh no, I have to have vodka in the cupboard. Oh, I'm so devastated. But anyway, adding a little bit of vodka to the pyrex bowl. You can use any kind of bowl, but as you can see, mine is a pyrex. I'm going to add just about half a capful of vodka, and I'm going to pop some luster dust in there. So this is really a trial and error for the consistency, so little bits at a time. So pop your luster dust in and just pouring a little bit of vodka in at a time and giving it a stir until you get the consistency you're looking for about the consistency of paint. Obviously, if you add more vodka, you're going to get more of a watery finish. If you don't add enough vodka, it's going to be quite thick. We're looking for that Goldilocks texture, just right. When we have it, the consistency that we want, we're going to get our cake back out of the fridge, and using a paintbrush, mine is quite a small paintbrush, so I'm only getting little splatters and I have to have it quite close to the cake. But you can see I'm just dipping it into the gold paint there. I'm going to make it a little bit thinner, and we're just splattering it against the cake. If you want more striking splatters, you're going to want something like a toothbrush with a harder bristle, or you can use a bigger paintbrush and you're just going to get some bigger splatters on there. Moving on, we're going to add our contrasting colour now, which is always the fun part. So using a wide open tip, you can see I'm just going to place it around the base, because obviously it's going to go all the way around the bottom, and then I'm just going to freehand exactly where it is that I want it on the cake. So just adding in the border first, and then you can fill in the centres. So figure out how high you want it to go in one area, how low you want it to go in one area. You can have it pretty steady around the middle if you want. It really is up to you what you envision the cake looking like. And once you have filled it in, get yourself another scraper and simply just smoothly and lightly go around the edges. You don't want to pull too much of the contrasting color off. You just want to smooth it down. So giving it a lovely smooth edge. I really liked this color because it came out really concretey, and I don't know why, but I think 2020 just going to need that really modern finish. So scrape that around, make it nice and tight, and then pop it back in the fridge to harden again. Once you have that lovely layer, it's time to do some more painting. Go back to your vodka and gold luster dust, get that little paintbrush out, and start painting on the edges. That's all you have to do, just touching the top of the contrasting color, so touching my slate grey there. I'm just going to paint that top border all the way around the cake. It is so simple to recreate these ones. While I finish painting these off, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We do try to upload at least once a week now that we are back. Make sure you shoot us a comment down below to let us know if there's any type of cake you would really like us to try out, and we'll see if we can give that a go for you. Make sure you give us a thumbs up on this one if you like it. I really loved how this came out. It was very simple to make, but it's very effective. Follow us on the social medias. We are on Instagram and on Twitter, so make sure you come along and drop us a comment. If you do recreate any of our creations off our channel, I would really love to see them because it really makes me happy. And that is how you make a fault line 2020, New Year's, come on new decade, let's get this thing going cake. I'd like to wish you all a happy new year, and we'll see you all again real soon.